means life and control. That means we are controlling diseases in plants by some living organisms. That is called biocontrol. So it is the use of biological methods for controlling plant diseases and pests. We are not using pesticides, we are not using insecticides. Instead of that, we are using some natural method like biological method जिसमें life है. ऐसे we are using some insects or some microorganisms which are going to kill or reduce the pests or insects in plants. That is called as biocontrol. मतलब we are controlling the diseases in plants by some living organisms. So insecticides and pesticides are harmful, toxic, and have been polluting our environment. So insecticides, pesticides, they all have side effects. They all are polluting our environment. So what is done nowadays? We are going for organic farming, everything organic ways of killing the insects and pests. So the organic farmer works to create a system where the insects that are sometimes called pests are not eradicated मतलब completely उसको निकाल नहीं रहे हैं, but instead are kept at manageable levels by a complex system of checks and balances within a living and vibrant ecosystem. इसका मतलब ये है कि the farmer is not trying to completely eradicate that pest. उसके जगह क्या eradicate मतलब completely remove नहीं कर रहा है, लेकिन उसको एक manageable level में रख रहा है ताकि food chain जो ecosystem है उसका जो balance है that should not get disturbed. तो अगर हम पूरा जो insect है सबको अगर मार डाल देंगे तो the food chain that gets disturbed. The ecosystem, the balance gets disturbed. So यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं, उसको completely kill नहीं कर रहे हैं insect या pest को. We are not completely killing it, but we are keeping it at a manageable levels ताकि जो ecosystem का जो balance है वो भी खराब ना हो and our crops also remain safe. So that is an advantage of biocontrol agents. So use of biocontrol measures will reduce our dependence on toxic chemicals and pesticides. This is another advantage. So when we are using biocontrol agents or biocontrol measures, we are not causing harm. Crops को भी harm हो सकता है. हम those people who are using pesticides and fertilizers, for them also it is harmful. It is harmful for the environment also. So when we are using biocontrol methods, we are not harming the environment. We are not using toxic chemicals. We are not using poisonous chemicals and pesticides. Red and black beetle, the ladybird. This is an example. Red and black beetle, which is a ladybird, and dragonflies are useful to get rid of aphids. This is aphid and mosquitoes respectively. These aphids and mosquitoes, they cause destruction. So what is done? We use red and black beetle and dragonflies so that they can destruct this aphids and mosquitoes. So they will in a way we are using the living organism. Which is a living organism used here? Red and black beetle. We are using that to kill these aphids and mosquitoes. The red and black beetle is used to kill aphids. Dragonfly is used to kill mosquitoes. So this is the ladybird and dragonfly. Ladybird kills the aphids and dragonfly kills the mosquitoes. Another example, to control butterfly caterpillars. Butterfly caterpillars bacteria Bacillus thuringiensis is used. BT. Now this you will be studying in our next chapter in detail. Bacillus thuringiensis is a bacteria which is used to kill the to control. You're not completely killing it. You are controlling the caterpillars. Caterpillars. Last time you had seen in our biolab also. No, we had a caterpillar. So this this bacteria is reducing this caterpillar because this caterpillar is causing harm to this one cabbage and these plants like which belong to cabbage family, that is causing harm to it. So BT cotton is not BT cotton, sorry, Bacillus thuringiensis. This is a bacteria that is used to control those. So these are available in sachets as dried spores which are mixed with water and sprayed onto vulnerable plants. Vulnerable plants means in which there are possibilities of getting these infections. So these are mixed with water and sprayed into plants like brassicas. Brassicas belong to cabbage family. Okay, and fruit trees. So when this bacteria, it is mixed with water, which is available as spores, it is mixed with water and it is sprayed here. You can see how it is sprayed. And when it is sprayed, these caterpillars will not be able to cause harm to these brassicas or fruit trees. So that is an example of where a living, this is an example of biocontrol method. So here we are using a living organism, that is bacteria, Bacillus thuringiensis, to control caterpillar so that it does not cause harm to plants like brassicas and fruit trees. Now what is done? These are eaten by insects. Now see what happens when this is sprayed on the plants. These insects, that is caterpillars or if any other insect they are trying to control, they will eat these bacteria, that is Bacillus thuringiensis, which is sprayed on the plant. So what will happen? These caterpillars, just take the example of caterpillar or an insect, they will eat these bacteria thuringiensis, and what will happen? The toxin is released in the gut of the larvae. Larvae we are talking about here, caterpillar. So this Bacillus thuringiensis will release a toxic inside the gut of the larvae. So what will happen? What is releasing the toxin? Bacillus thuringiensis is releasing a toxin inside the gut of the larvae. Why? Because larvae has taken this Bacillus thuringiensis. It is getting inside the larvae and it is releasing a toxin. Because of that toxin, the larva gets killed. So bacterial diseases, the caterpillars get the bacterial diseases and it gets killed. So what happens? Bacillus thuringiensis is sprayed on the plants. Then what happens? Caterpillars, they will eat those Bacillus thuringiensis. These bacteria, they will go inside the larvae or caterpillars and they will release toxins which will cause the death of the caterpillars. So they will, in that way, the plants are saved from the caterpillars which are causing harm to it. So that is Bacillus thuringiensis. Another example, BT cotton. This Bacillus thuringiensis is used in BT cotton. So Bacillus thuringiensis toxin genes is used in cotton plant. You can see here, this is cotton plant, and because of that, the insects which are affecting the cotton plant will also they would be killed by BT cotton. That is Bacillus thuringiensis will release again toxin into the insects which are affecting the cotton, and then again it will get into the gut of the insect and they will release toxin and cause the insects to die. So in that way it can be prevented. Then this you can see as fungus. This is again a living organism that is being used. Fungus Trichoderma. It is also used in the treatment of plant diseases. So we had seen bacteria. This was bacteria, and this is fungus that is being used to treat plant diseases. Trichoderma species are free-living fungi that are very common in the root ecosystem. So this also will cause harm to these insects or pests that are living on the plants. Again, another biocontrol agent is Bacillo viruses. Bacillo virus. This is again a biocontrol agent. What do they do? The pathogens that attack insects and other arthropods used as biological control agents in the genus. So they are also attacking insects and arthropods. Bacillo virus will also attack insects and arthropods and kill them, and they will also act as biocontrol agents. So we have seen here we are using this one Bacillus thuringiensis, that is a bacteria. We are using fungus Trichoderma, which is a fungus. We are using virus also to attack the insects. So Bacillo virus, it is a pathogen that is attacking insects and arthropods used as biological control agents. Then Polyhedral virus. These viruses are species specific. This is an example of Bacillo virus. So Polyhedral virus, it's an example of this Bacillo virus. These are species specific narrow spectrum insecticidal agents. Species specific narrow spectrum means they will only attack some particular insect only. They will not, in general they will not attack every insect. They are species specific, so they will only attack a particular species of insect or pest. So that is why they are called species specific narrow spectrum insecticidal agent. Means they are very choosy. They will not attack every insect. They will attack only a narrow range of insects or pests. So that's why they are called species specific narrow spectrum insecticidal agents. Then, so that is about microbes as biocontrol agents. So what all we have seen, biocontrol agents, that means we are using some biological, some living organism to control the plant diseases. So we had seen the example of ladybird which kills the aphid, dragonflies which kills mosquitoes. We had seen Bacillus thuringiensis which is sprayed on brassicas, that is cabbage family plants and fruit trees. And what they do, how Bacillus thuringiensis acts, it will get into the gut of the larvae or caterpillar, and it will release toxin. Toxin, you know, that is poison. It will release toxin. When it is releasing toxin, the caterpillar or the larva of the butterfly, that will die, and the plants are saved from the from being spoiled. So that is Bacillus thuringiensis. Another example is Bt cotton, which is sprayed on cotton plant, and that affects the that will kill the insect or pest that are attacking cotton plant. Then Fungus Trichoderma, it is a fungus that is also used to kill the microorganisms that are attacking plants. Then we have seen Bacillo Virus. These are the pathogens that attack insects. They are viruses which are attacking insects and other arthropods. Its example is Polyhedral virus. These are the viruses which are species specific narrow spectrum insecticidal agents. They will only affect a particular group of insects, not all type of insects. So that is about biocontrol agents, how these microorganisms can be used as biocontrol agents. Now the next topic, how they can be used as biofertilizers. Fertilizers. So again the same way you can say that these are the fertilizers which are made from the this living organisms. So they are acting as fertilizer, and since they are organic, they will not cause any harm to the plant or to the person who is using it. So you know the fertilizers which are generally used, they are very harmful. They will cause harm to the plants also, to the person who is spraying also will get affected. So overuse of chemical fertilizers has led to switch to organic farming to use biofertilizers. So biofertilizers come under organic farming. Biofertilizers are organisms that enrich the nutrient quality of the soil. So we are why we are using fertilizers to enrich the quality of the soil, the nutrient quality of the soil. So here biofertilizers we are using so that they will enrich the nutrient quality of the soil. So main source of biofertilizers, what are they? Bacteria, fungi and cyanobacteria. These are the main source of biofertilizers. Example, you can see Rhizobium, Azospirillum and Azotobacter. These are the biofertilizers that can enrich the nitrogen content of the soil. So you can see a Rhizobium, you know already, Rhizobium nitrogen fixing bacteria. Azospirillum, Azotobacter, they all are used as biofertilizers. Fungi. Fungi also, you know, association of fungi, it forms association of fungi and plants called mycorrhiza. So fungi form symbiotic association with plants, mycorrhiza, and that helps to absorb phosphorus from soil and passes to the plant. So it is increasing the phosphorus content in the soil. Here, so they are increasing the nutrient value of the soil. So that's why we are calling them biofertilizers. Some plants are resistant to root-borne pathogens, tolerance to salinity and drought, and an overall increase in plant growth and development. So when these biofertilizers are used, they will make the plants resistant to root-borne pathogens. They will be able to tolerate salinity. What do you mean by salinity? Anybody? What is salinity? Salinity means saline water, you might have heard. Salinity means salt. Yes, yes, salt. So tolerance to too much of salt is, if it is present, then it will provide tolerance to salinity and drought, and an overall increase in plant growth and development take place if we are using biofertilizers. So that is the importance of biofertilizers. Now you can see that this is cyanobacteria, which is acting as a biofertilizer. Its example, you have studied in your class 11th also, Anabina, Oscillatoria, and Nostoc. They all act as biofertilizer. All come under cyanobacteria. Okay. In paddy fields, cyanobacteria serve as an important biofertilizer. So mostly biofertilizer, cyanobacteria is used in paddy fields. Paddy fields means rice field. I hope you know that. Then blue-green algae add organic matter to the soil, and the cyanobacteria only that. It is adding organic matter to the soil, and they increase its fertility. In our country, number of biofertilizers are available in the market, and farmers are using these biofertilizers because the normal fertilizers which is used, it causes harm to the even to the plants and to the person who is using it, to the farmers also. So nowadays people are switching over to biofertilizers. Now people are switching over to everything organic. Everything we are trying to make organic, even organic vegetables, organic fruits. We all are trying to use that. So same way fertilizers are also being jumped. We are Farmers are trying to use organic fertilizers, organic things, organic pesticides, everything they are using organic. So in this way, the production can be increased. So this was the chapter about how microbes are important in human welfare. So just have a look at the video.